One of the lowest points in my life was my sophomore year of college. I started to develop mental health issues in freshman year, but they really only ramped up in sophomore year. I was dealing with both anxiety and depression, although depression was the main issue. And ultimately, I believe that a couple of important friendships that I had during that time actually saved my life. So, today on Mindfully, we're going to talk about how friendships and relationships in general actually can make a huge impact on your depression or your loved one's depression. Depression is a self compounding issue in a couple ways. One way is you lose motivation, so you fall behind on your responsibilities, so you feel bad about yourself, so you get more depressed. Another way that it compounds is more sleeping can actually make you more tired during the day, which can lead to more sleeping and less activity. And a third way depression's a self-compounding issue is that the less you take care of yourself, the worse you'll feel physically, which will make you more depressed, which will make you take care of yourself less. And finally, and maybe the most important way that depression is a self compounding issue, oftentimes if people invite you out to do things, you won't want to. And if you say no enough times, they'll eventually stop inviting you altogether. One big gift to us, one big help though, is friendships and the relationships that we have. This is because often someone who's on the outside can be one of the only chances to see what's actually happening and can help pull you out of that state that you're in. A lot of the time, they'll know you better than you know yourself, especially if it's a good enough friend. And because depression is such a reinforcing issue, connections to the outside can become one of the only ways to help break that cycle. So maintaining those connections, though, can obviously be difficult because of the nature of depression, which causes us to withdraw from the outside world. This was most apparent for me in my freshman year of college when I found myself in an unfamiliar place without any of my friends. I think this experience actually really kickstarted the depression that I would continue to feel into my sophomore year. However, I did notice that one of the only times I would feel better and a little bit less down was right after my conversations with my good friend at home or with my mom. And honestly, these connections probably saved my life. Obviously, relationships don't have to pull you out of your depression. However, they will help you maintain some sort of connection with the outside world that can make all the difference, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. When you feel better, and you will, you'll probably look at those people that were around for you when you needed them the most with a lot of love and kindness. So if you know somebody struggling with depression, just make an effort every once in a while to connect with them. And if they don't respond, try again the next day. A lot of the time, depression can make it extremely difficult to even want to respond to basic things like texts. It can make all the difference. I'm Sam on Mindfully, and I talk about mental health and mindfulness and my struggle with mental health in the past. Subscribe if you found this at all valuable or informative, and leave a comment down below letting me know about your experiences with depression. I'd love to hear them.